In this segment, we'll talk about phototherapy. Phototherapy is also called bright light therapy, white light therapy. It's a therapy like all of BainUltra's therapies that's been around for since time immemorial. It's a natural therapy. You're looking at a depiction from a cave drawing showing cave people dancing in the sunlight. You can see that they're feeling good. They didn't know why, of course. The ancients didn't know why. But sunlight makes you feel good. It alters your mood. Dr. Niels Finsen did a study which proved that bright light, even artificial bright light, did relieve depression. For his work, he was awarded the 1903 Nobel Prize. 80 years later, Dr. A.J. Louis did studies that resulted in him coining the phrase light therapy, phototherapy. Shortly following his discoveries, the American Psychiatric Association incorporated the use of bright light therapy as a treatment, as a primary treatment for seasonal disorder. So it's called SAD, Seasonal Affective Disorder Syndrome. So bright light is now a prescribed, if you will, methodology or modality for treatment for seasonal depression. So what is the definition of phototherapy? Phototherapy is the use of very bright, full-spectrum white light for the treatment of physical and mood disorders. In order to be effective, it must be within the range of 5,000 to 10,000 lumens. A lumen is a measure of brightness of light, and 1 lumen is equal roughly to the brightness of 1 candle. Circadian rhythms are triggered by light early in the waking day, and this sets into motion a series of hormonal activities, all centering around the pineal gland. So with the bright light within the waking moments, so to speak, the pineal gland begins to secrete serotonin, which is makes you feel alive, makes you feel lively, makes you feel active. That trigger causes this cycle of serotonin production to last somewhere between 12 to 16 hours, and then the cycle goes into the production of melatonin. Melatonin, you've probably seen at the health food stores, is a hormone that causes you to sleep. It will make you more sluggish, certainly not active. So that's the circadian rhythm that tells us when to wake up and when to fall asleep. The best way to receive phototherapy, or the benefits of phototherapy, obviously are from bright sunlight. Again, with today's working conditions, with the geographic locations that we are forced to travel to, that's not always a possibility. So the best alternative is establishing a ritual of receiving bright light therapy first thing in the morning, and the best way of receiving that is through either of 2 of BainUltra's offerings. First, the Vedana as part of a guided experience, or in the Temescal. In either case, you would be receiving phototherapy in conjunction with other natural therapies, all targeted at giving you a greater feeling of relaxation, health, and well-being. If you'd like to see a more in-depth presentation dealing more into the details of the science behind phototherapy, please see our YouTube presentations.